welcome back to the Uncle Bob Crypto Podcast number 41. I'm here with some very, very special guests today. I'm here with Spark City. I'm here with Brian, the UNC whale, and I'm also here with the founder of AGA Token, Thomas. It's definitely a UNC and AGA party, and I'm really glad that everyone's here. Okay, let's look at the week that we just had. It's been a really exciting week. Bitcoin went above $12,000. We had Ethereum over 400. It's safe to say the bull market is confirmed. But the real star of the show has been UNC. That is the Unicrypt project. And I want to introduce Spark City and Unicrypt whale, UNC whale, Brian. And as I said earlier, an added bonus, we got Thomas later. But let's go first with Spark City. He's in charge of community growth, promotions, and he's the long-term business strategist for the team. And also the only member who's not anonymous. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Uncle Bob. Finally, we did it. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
We've also got Brian. Brian is a key UNC operative, making things happen behind the scenes, and he's the Chief Strategy Officer. Welcome to the show, Brian.
Uncle Bob, I can't believe I'm here. It's surreal. I've been following you for so long on Twitter, and I've made it to the big time.
Wow. Well, look, it is the big time. Tell us about last month. We went from a $30,000 market cap, and we've gone to above a $10 million market cap. We're currently between 7 and 8. What the F is happening?
You know what? I think people are realizing that fiat money worldwide is being inflated, has no backing. They're looking for real projects, especially in the DeFi space with good utility. And UNC, that's why I jumped in head first when people were saying this is a scam, it's a rug pull. I saw that they were appealing to the trader. They were going to this special place that us all know about in terms of the micro cap DeFi space and cryptocurrency. These tokens now in a fair way are being put on Uniswap. Everyone has a chance to get them, and they're valuable because they're really honing in now, unlike projects of the past in the big bubbles in like 2017. Now it's about the future and about how to use these tokens for real utility. UNC appeals to traders that were getting scammed by rug pulls on Uniswap. You couldn't trust these tokens. In fact, even the ones you could had mimics and copycats that were popping up with the same names. It was a giant mess. And then I saw this amazing project based in Australia coming to save the day. I jumped in head first, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. I mean, it's a fascinating, really exciting story, and it's been really, really fast. I mean, Spark City, tell us about your story. I mean, how you got in. It was almost accidental, but now tell us about your journey.
It was accidental, but basically, as Brian said, you know, there's a group of us. Shitcoin hunting is the term that he's familiar with. So basically, we stumbled upon Unicrypt, and you know what? Sometimes you just got to go with your gut feeling, and that's basically what it was. You could see the quality there. We was hearing the right, you know, language from the developer. Yes, they were anonymous, and you know, privacy is a God-given right. You can ask McAfee; he always says that. So you know, it's okay if they want to remain anonymous. That's fine. So based on that, we just, as Brian said, we just, we went all in, and it's paying off.
Well, tell me, guys, what makes this so special in a nutshell?
Well, the community that formed, because here's what it comes down to, Uncle Bob. We are about crypto being a safe community for all investors and projects to thrive, period. We want people to be able to do this in a way where people don't get hurt and people can trust. And now, because think about this, Uncle Bob, who would be attracted to that? What type of person, right? What type of investor? One that cares, one that sees the big picture, one that's in this for the long haul. Imagine a big group of 1,000 people like that combining into a Telegram group for the greater good of cryptocurrency. That's what makes this special.
I agree entirely. Tell us about the trust ecosystem, Spark City.
The trust ecosystem, it's basically a score which is calculated using the amount of tokens locked, a timeline. it's basically a formula which gives us some kind of trust score for that project. But the thing is, the most important thing is you can't just rely on trust score. You have to do your own due diligence. You have to take personal responsibility. You have to invest. You know, don't go all guns in. I mean, you know, it's in its infancy stage, and where scammers are becoming more and more, you know, they're finding loopholes. So now what they're doing is they've seen what we've created, and they're putting this cost into their scam. So they say, okay, we're going to lock up our tokens, but there are other ways that we can pull a rug. So it's about investing responsibly, but it is being tweaked as we speak. Things are going to be changing. Things are going to be more visible. So it has a great future ahead of it.
Okay, partnerships, exchange. Definitely,
Yes.
they've got a partnership with AGA Token. Thomas is here. We're going to speak to him in just a few minutes. But partnerships and exchanges. Can you give us any news? Give us a scoop.
Yeah, Uncle Bob. Let me say this because I have to be careful what I can and can't say as the Chief Strategy Officer for UNC. It's a matter of which partnerships we're going to announce next. Several of them are, let's just say, holders will be very excited about. On the front of other projects, everyone's clamoring to get the UNC stamp of approval, the credibility, and to be introduced to our community, which is worldwide and spreading, particularly in China. I have many friends there that are going crazy for UNC, India, you name it. We know West, East. Now we chose specifically, strategically to choose AGA Token as our first major airdrop partner and partner moving forward because it's the next step in DeFi tokenomics. And this is what I'm excited about Thomas to explain to us as well. We're going to be combining with the AGA token mining with DeFi, a way to create real revenue. Now, as you guys know, it's kind of a joke out there in crypto circles. How many real companies exist that do anything and create money besides just give you more tokens that are worthless, right? In this case, there's a real value. So maybe, Thomas, you can explain what it is about the AGA token that creates that value from mining.
Yeah, absolutely. We will offer rewards to people who stake our token or Uniswap or other ways that we will introduce soon. Those rewards will go up as high as 60% per year.
Okay. Tell us what makes it so special, Thomas, the AGA token.
Yeah, absolutely. As UNC Whale said, most of the other DeFi tokens, the rewards are paid out in that token, which dilutes their supply. Here we have mining that's coming in at the back end. In order for us to pay rewards, we have to buy those tokens on Uniswap. So we will be buying tokens with the mining profits and sending them back to our stakers, our holders, through those rewards.
And tell us about the mining operation. It's in Eastern Washington, USA, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about that because I think the viewers are going to want to know about that.
Of course, we have two locations. The first one that we opened about 3 years ago, and there's a new one that opened about a year ago. The electricity here is from hydroelectricity, so it's green. We are proud of that we are not contributing to global warming. And we are expanding the second location as we speak. There are miners that are coming in, most of them from China, to be hosted in that second location.
Okay, and tell us how you're partnered with UNC, the Unicrypt project.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a bit serendipitous. You know, I saw UNC. I liked what they were doing with TrustScore. I also invest some of my money on Uniswap, and so I liked what they were doing. And I reached out to the team, got introduced to UNC Whale, and the rest is history.
Wow, that's really interesting. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? This meeting with the UNC Whale.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, we have gotten on a call similar to, like most of us do right now as we are locked down at homes, and discussed our vision, our strategy, what we are trying to do. And both of us got more and more excited about our backgrounds and what we were bringing to market. And we felt that together, 1 + 1 = 3 type of a thing.
And I believe, can you tell us about the airdrop? Yeah, that your tokens are going to be airdropped to holders of the UNC project. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the agreement we have with the UNC community. UNC is handling the airdrop. I'm providing the tokens, of course. And I understand that airdrop's happening sometime over the weekend. So excited to, to distribute AGA into UNC token holders.
And when are you launching exactly?
Yeah, absolutely. So that has been confusing for a lot of people. We're launching on Saturday at 9 a.m. Seattle time, which is 4 p.m. GMT time in UK.
Look, it's really exciting. I'm excited. I'm a UNC holder, so I'm looking forward to my airdrop. I'm even a holder of AGA token, thanks to Spark City. So I'm really excited, guys. I'm gonna hand it over to you, and I'm gonna open the floor up. Would you like to ask Thomas any questions?
Sure, Thomas. I wanted to focus a little bit as we are getting ready to launch, build our community. Let's talk about the governance angle that I'm excited about as well for the token and how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. So, every project has whales, like you're familiar with, has number of people that have gone in big and trust the project. And what I'm creating for them is a Discord channel where basically they can have a daily conversations with me and our other members on the future direction of AGA token, which includes both the mining side as well the token itself.
And what do you need to be a part of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So in order to be our governance member, you need 10,000 AGA tokens.
Nice. Okay. And then 250, to be clear to people out there, that will allow you to, once the full staking is up and running, that will allow you to qualify. You need a minimum of just 250 AGA tokens. I say just, we know circulation at launch will be 900,000 total tokens. So that price will rise and you'll want to get them early to be a part of that.
Yep. Staking will be introduced very soon. We are working hard on it, and we are looking for additional partnerships that will provide our staking solution for us.
Can I ask,
question? Go ahead. Sorry.
Was there a pre-sale?
Yes.
Yeah. So over the last week, in the last 10 days, we have distributed pre-sale tokens to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this, because as the person behind the scenes coordinating this, I was astounded. I knew the market, the DeFi space was blowing up, especially as we said, the micro cap space, Uniswap. And now seeing it firsthand, it's astounding. Several times the amount of people that we could offer tokens to responded. We still get responses all the time. We know there's a demand for the token, so we're really excited. We're not concerned about demand, though, because we know just based on the tokenomics and what people are going to see over the next few weeks and the value proposition, there will be investors coming continually. So here's our philosophy at UNC. We believe if you do the right thing, you think of the community first, you make decentralized applications and tools that traders will like, you're going to get the value. That will follow. The token price will follow the utility. So our head is down. We're not concerned about price. We rarely talk about that. We talk about how can we create the value for the token holder.
Yes, absolutely.
That's interesting. Okay, and just a quick touch on the tokenomics. What are the tokenomics of the coin itself, Thomas?
Yeah, UNC. Well, do you want to talk about that? You are.
Are you talking about like the circulation supply?
Circulation
There's going to be
supply.
70% of this token. 70%. So there's just under 11 million AGA tokens that will ever exist, and of those, 70% won't see the light of day for a long time. Right now, the plan is minimum 8 next year. I have a sneaking suspicion you'll hear more news about that in the near future. And so what we're focused on now is really building the value of this group of people. And so the tokenomics are such that holders will be rewarded because we have the mining revenue in, and I want Thomas to add to this. They'll be able to see firsthand on a dashboard what that is in real time, what's happening with the miners and how they're functioning. I don't know if that really exists right now in crypto. It may, I'm not aware of it. Thomas, do you want to talk about how that's going to be done?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have created, a dashboard that's accessible from the agatoken.com website, where you can see the hash rate and as well how much revenue in any currency you choose, dollars, pounds, is being generated every day, every week, every month. And that revenue is going to pay back the rewards to the holders of AGA token. So it's a very simple dashboard that everyone can have access to. And over time, you'll see a growth of that revenue going up as we put more miners online, as we fire up more miners.
Could you touch on what exactly that you're mining? Just so.
Yeah, good question. So over 50% of our mining is around Bitcoin. It's the biggest coin to mine out there, but not always the most profitable. Sometimes mining, Litecoin, Ethereum today is very profitable to mine, gives you additional, higher returns. So we are mining Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, the CRED, SIA coin at this point, as well as DGB using Unicrypt miners. That may change over time. Some of our miners can mine other coins, so we will chase what's most profitable.
Excellent.
Okay, any last questions, guys?
Uncle Bob, I'm just thrilled to be here. I want to ask you something. As a big fan of yours, I watch all your stuff. I've seen you exercising all the time. I was kind of hoping you'd be interviewing me while you're jogging. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Yes.
Yeah, that day one, I think I posted day 1, day 3, but then it just went sideways a little bit. Yeah, who knows? But look, guys, it's great to be here. Really excited about the AGA token launch. Really excited about UNC. I at first I thought Ampleforth was the project of 2020. It's not. Like Unicrypt is the project of 2020, and with partners like AGA token and with much more to come, it's an exciting time, isn't it?
It's definitely an exciting time, and we need to give a big shout out to the whole community of UNC who have made this happen. We've got communities all over the world: Philippines, Vietnam, Japan, China. We've got an Arabic community, Turkish community. We're looking to open up more and more in different countries. So thank you everyone who's taken part in all the tweeting and the social media, and just get involved. This is brilliant.
Any final words, Brian?
Thank you, Uncle Bob. I hope we do it again. Great point, Spark. I'm so happy you said that. Thank you to the community members. We're excited to continue working with you. We're always open there for you. We love suggestions and feedbacks. And I just want to say thank you, Uncle Bob. It's a tremendous pleasure to be with you today.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you, Uncle Bob.
I'm going to leave the final words with Thomas. Thomas, give us your final words here.
Yeah, Saturday, 4 p.m. UTC time or 9 a.m. Seattle time. Be on Uniswap. Watch what's going to happen to AGA token. I'm expecting exciting things to happen. And Uncle Bob, thank you very much for having me.
No problem at all. Guys, have a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.